grew up, fucking screw up. Got introduced to the games and blew up. I grew up, fucking screw up. Got introduced to the games and blew up. I grew up, fucking screw up. Got introduced to the games and blew up. I grew up, fucking screw up. Got introduced.
Alright, let's get this list started. Number 10 on this list had to go to Sony with their team up with Ninja Theory for creating the game called Heavenly Sword. They put you in the role of Nariko, and she's a strong character. She's fighting to protect her people and stop this madman, but stumbled upon a sword that drains the life from her. So she got about at least maybe 3 to 4 days to finish what she needed to do before the sword kills her. But the story was very unique, and especially putting a female character as the starring role, going against certain action hack and slash juggernauts as Dante, Kratos, Ryu Hayabusa. She did a good job against these male machos of the franchise, so this is why she had number 10. Number 9 on the list has to go to EA and DICE free-running style first-person shooter. This game is called Mirror's Edge, and the leading character was Faith. This was a unique game that brought in very unique gameplay. It was not a run and gun, it was all about parkour. And Faith, going against the challenges to stop, the enemy and stuff. It was a very unique game, and she was a very compelling and interesting character, and it was fun overall. And this is a must play for anyone who love some unique gameplay. And they also coming out with a new one for next gen. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with Faith in this franchise. Number 9 has to go to Microsoft and Rare Perfect Dark franchise. Microsoft bought Rare, in the beginning of the 360 phase, and she was a launch title for the Xbox 360. It really brought back the Perfect Dark series into a whole new look and atmosphere. And Joanna Dark is always one of the most faves in a female type shooter, and she was very popular even on the 64 days and now coming to the 360. I don't know what more they're going to do with the franchise, but I like to see them pick it back up and prolong with her and make her more games in the future. Number 7 on the list has to go to Ubisoft and the creators team of Assassin's Creed franchise. In the year when they made Assassin's Creed 3, they also made a handheld version for the Vita. This featured a whole new character and female lead hero. You play as Aveline. She's a mixed character, half black and half white. The game wasn't on par with its predecessors on the consoles, but it was an overall decent story and decent game to play on a handheld. And now it's on the consoles as an HD collection. Aveline is a very good starting role, and they can do more things with her, and maybe can keep her into the Assassin's Creed franchise. But she was fun to play as and fun to develop. They just need more games to bring this character to life. Number 6 on the list has to go to the one female character that we all thought was a man, but we find out that it was an actual female. It goes to the Metroid series from Nintendo, Samus Aran. Years playing this game on the Super Nintendo, Super NES, even the Wii and GameCube, etc. I thought this was Guy. Well, when they premiered her I think it was a DS title, without the suit, I was shocked to know that all these years I was playing as a female. What a trick, Nintendo. but she is by far one of the most iconic female characters in the game, and love kicking people's butt with her in Super Smash Brothers. Number 5 has to go to BioWare with their choice game, Mass Effect. Yes, you see the promo with Mass Effect, Shepard is a man, but Shepard could also be a female. It depends on your choice, what you want to create your Shepard to be. And Shepard was a great character. I had more fun playing as a female because it seemed like a different side, for the simple fact that, you know, we see a lot of games as the male heroes and starring roles, and, you know, to switch it up a little bit. Playing as a female Shepard, it seemed more dynamic and more interesting, and it was all around a different feel for me as a gamer. So female Shepard is a badass on this list, and it will kill you in many ways, just like it did the Reapers. Number 4 on the list has to go to Sega and Platinum Games. Entry into the hack and slash world is Bayonetta. Come on now. The chick gets half naked in a video game. What's better than that? She can kick ass, get half naked, eat you up with her hair. It was awesome. Hot chick. I mean, it was a great game, and she was a great character. Yeah, she may have like cheesy one-liners, but come on now, it's the creator of Devil May Cry. Look at Dante. But Bayonetta was downright freaking amazing as a character, and since she's coming out with a second one, you're going to see her around a lot more. Number 3 has to go to a legend in the video gaming market for female characters. She started on the PlayStation 1. She was also known for her big lips, short shorts, and humongous millions. She was raiding tombs and killing dinosaurs, alligator, bears, lion, tigers, whatever. This is Lara Croft. Lara Croft has been around for a long time, and she like a stepping stone for a lot of the female characters in video games. But just recently they pulled away from the cliche of her being some big boob knockout treasure hunter. They went to a new approach with more realistic, and I think this approach what they're doing with Lara Croft is much better than what they did back in the day. Yes, she was a sexy vixen in the old ones, but this one is a more down-to-earth character, and I like them to keep with this one. Number 2 on the list has to go to dear old little Clementine. Clementine was an amazing character. As you played the first season of Walking Dead, you know, you play as Lee, and you develop this relationship with this girl, building up a story that she's going to be the next focus. And they did that. Just the first season of The Walking Dead season 2, you saw how Clementine had emerged, how she's going to be engaged in the story more, how she grew up since the last game. This is a very unique style of gameplay, but it also brought in a new character that's not a sexy vixen. It's a child, and you get interested in this character because you want to see what troubles can she overcome. Good props to Telltale Games with this involvement with this character. This is by far one of the best female characters I've seen in the game. Finally, number 1 on the best female characters that I've seen in the leading role has to go to Naughty Dog with Last of Us. Ellie. I don't even know what to say. The script writing for her, the storytelling for her, it was just amazing. Seeing the relationship between her and Joel grew within this game. It just was amazing. And then when you got to play Ellie for not just a short time, but a good brief moment, you saw the difference, how she is compared to when you play with Joel. And I cannot wait to Valentine's Day when the DLC come out, when you play with Ellie throughout the whole game. This is a phenomenal character, and man, Naughty Dog know how to make the interesting characters to keep you into your game with their storytelling and gameplay. This is the top list, and Ellie is number one on the list, and she was by far the best character I've seen created in a female role in a long time. And just like Clementine, she's a little kid.